The Wichita Northwest Grizzlies will take on the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles in a Greater Wichita Athletic League varsity contest. We're going to show you some quick bonus footage here as the girls' game is still in progress. Score is 48-42 Carroll with 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Both teams are in the double bonus. And Carroll is about to send a shooter to the line to shoot 2 shots here in the double bonus. First one is up, and it is good. Glad to have you with us. My name is Kevin Arkin. I'm joined tonight by the youngest executive producer in the history of Northwest Grizzly webcasts, and that would be Holden Monroe, 8-year-old. Holden Monroe, who's running camera tonight, and he's going to bring you the pictures, and we'll bring you everything else, and hopefully we'll have a great contest for you here this evening. Grizzlies bring the ball down the court, trailing now by 7. We don't have rosters for the girls handy, so we can't give them all the love we would like. There's a basket and a foul. Thanks. I don't have them memorized. Grizzlies are sending Isis Sanders to the line to complete the three-point play, hopefully. It's up, nothing but net, and it's a 4-point game. J.C. Corcoran subbing in now for the Lady Grizzlies. And Carroll about to inbound the ball. The ball's deflected out by Macy James. It will be Carroll basketball. 1:09 remaining. Fourth quarter, Grizzlies down 49-45. Macy James just got called for the foul.
Iron down.
2 shots coming here for Carroll. First one is up off the heel, no good. Trinity Arnold subs in for the Grizzlies. She'll replace Macy James, who goes out with 4 fouls. Second shot coming here. Up off the rim, bounces around, rattles, and it's good. And the Grizzlies are down by 5. With the ball, Jada Dennis for the Grizzlies. Now passing it off to Daisha. Daisha back to Dennis. And on the far side now to Trinity Arnold. Into the paint. Shot going up short. Rebound to Grizzlies. Rolling around and good. And Northwest takes a timeout. They'll take it with 44 seconds remaining. We'll go ahead and take a quick one with them here. Stay with us. We'll be back. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball.
Hey, man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Back at Bishop Carroll, Kevin Arkin, Holden Monroe with you, and the Grizzlies trailing by 3, 50-47. .44 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter of the varsity girls contest. Boys contest will follow here in approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Hope you enjoy the bonus coverage. Carroll will inbound here with a leading by 3. Whoops. I just realized I have to score backwards there. Let's fix that. Carroll will send Anna Otero to the line to shoot a pair here in the double bonus. 41.4 remaining, fourth quarter. First one's up, big arc, rattles in and out, no good. Second shot coming. Grizzlies still within one possession of tying this one up. Second one's up, off the heel, bounces out, no good, and the rebound to the Grizzlies with a chance to tie. Bringing the ball up, and a foul called. Foul's called on Chloe Shuckman. Shuckman will come out. That's her fifth foul. She's disqualified on fouls. Going to the line, Isa Sanders for the Grizzlies. She will go to the line and shoot a pair here. Chance for the Grizzlies to get points with the clock not moving. First one is up and good. Grizzlies down by a pair. Still a one-possession game.
Box up!
Each team has one timeout remaining. We don't have that correct on our scoreboard here. And she makes them both. It's a one-point game. Grizzlies trailed by 2.5. They trailed by as many as 10 in the third quarter, and they've come back. Ball's deflected out of bounds. It will belong to Carroll. Carroll will inbound. In the backcourt, they bring it across. Grizzlies need a turnover quickly, or they need to foul, one or the other. They can still foul and keep it a one-possession game, and they do. Whistle blows with 18 to go. Foul called on Jason Corcoran. That's her second. Anna Otero will go to the line again, shooting a pair, leading by one. First one's up, and it's good.
One more.
Misses the second. Here's the chance for the Grizzlies. Up and good! We are tied and a timeout taken by the Grizzlies. We'll be back with more from Bishop Carroll. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies girls basketball.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a number one draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
Back at Bishop Carroll, where the Grizzlies have fought back from a 10-point deficit in the third quarter to tie this game here in the fourth. Grizzlies now out of timeouts. There's a ball inbounded, and here's a breakaway. And a foul. Carroll will go to the line to shoot two with 6.8 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We just cleared the timeout. Northwest out of timeouts here. Here's the first one. It's good. Grizzlies down by 1 now.
No foul! No foul!
No matter what, it will still be a one-possession game. They'll have less than 7 seconds to get it home. Second one's up and good. BC leads by 2. Here comes the Grizzlies. A three-pointer. Good! At the buzzer! The crowd going nuts here. Grizzlies win 54-53. What a finish for the girls here at Bishop Carroll tonight. We certainly are glad to be able to bring you the bonus coverage here as the game ran long. Stay with us right here. The boys' game will follow. We're still getting it organized here. We're going to take a 30-second pause, and then we'll be back with some of our pregame stuff. We actually have more time than we had planned for pregame, so stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds for some postgame. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
And we'll welcome you back here to Bishop Carroll Catholic High School, where the Northwest Grizzlies girls squad came from 10 points down in the third quarter to win on a three-pointer at the buzzer, 54-53. We congratulate the girls. And we welcome you to our pregame activities here. We're a little out of sync, but we're happy to be with you here on a Tuesday night. It's a cold night in Wichita, but it's plenty warm here in the Bishop Carroll Gymnasium. I want to take a moment before we do anything else and say special thanks to several people, one of whom is sitting to my immediate left, and that would be young Mr. Holden Monroe, who's going to run camera for us here in this game tonight. This is a non-school day. School actually does not resume in Wichita until tomorrow, so there were no kids available from Shane Monroe's class to work the game tonight, and his young son, Holden, graciously stepped forward and offered to do it, and so far he's done a fantastic job. He got the best part of the girls' game for you, and I know we'll have the same thing going here for the guys. We're going to talk a little bit before we take off. I'm trying to get somebody up here. You got 5 minutes. Well, I just got turned down, I think. Trying to get Larry Dostert, who's the former athletic director here at Bishop Carroll and a good friend, to join us up here, but he had somewhere else to go and had other things to do, so that's just the way it goes. He will not be joining us. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our webcast schedule here now that we are beginning the second semester, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we are webcasting every game remaining in the regular season, and barring a trip to Skagway, Alaska, all the games in the playoffs as well. All of the links are on one page. So I'm going to tell you how to get to it. If you go into Facebook and search and do at Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball, you will be taken to the basketball Facebook page. Now, that really is kind of a dummy page, but the very first thing on the page, because it's pinned to the top, is a link to the real webcast page, and that is simple. All you have to do to get to it is to click the link. The page will come up, and all of the games are already listed on the page. The links are on there as well. So all you need to do is be there at the time indicated, click on the link, and we will be on the air at that time or very, very shortly thereafter. We ran about 3 minutes late tonight getting on the air as we were making, an equipment change at the last minute. But we're on now for the duration of the evening, and we're glad that you certainly stopped by to join us, whether you're watching us live or you're watching this on the delayed podcast. Just to give you an indication as to what to look forward to going forward, Friday night we're home against East High, our first game against the Blue Aces this year. We will be on the air at 7:15 on Friday night. Hope you'll come out to the game at Northwest if you can. If you're out of town or can't make the game, please join us on the webcast or the podcast. Next Tuesday, Wichita West comes calling at 7:15. We'll bring you that game live as well. And then we're off for a week. We're off that Friday. And the following Tuesday, the 15th, Cape and Mount Carmel will come and finish up the homestand at Northwest. The Crusaders will come in, and we will attempt to avenge our season-opening loss to the Crusaders on opening day. Larry Dostert has joined us, and we'll switch gears here. Larry, how are you, man?
Oh, great. I've been retired for about a year and a half, but I can't stay away from Bishop Carroll.
Let me just get something here for our young photographer. Do you think you could get us in the picture? This guy's pretty good. Oh, he got us. Look at that. Too much of me, though. I'm sorry. I'm closer to the camera than you are. So you're looking well. How's retirement treating you?
Pretty good. I'm not really retired a whole lot. I've been subbing a couple days at Carroll per week, plus working for an auto repair shop 2 days a week, driving cars for auto paint repair.
So you are keeping busy then. And you're wearing stripes tonight. Why don't you explain that?
I'm running the clock tonight, so being part of that crew, we have to wear zebra stripes.
So tell us what's new here at Carroll since I talked to Tyler Frazier during soccer season. What's happened since?
I'm really not sure. I'm not involved in a lot of that anymore, thankfully. But school's good. Things are going well.
Nice crowd, nice turnout here on a non-school night. Catholic kids also go back to school tomorrow?
Yes.
So all the Wichita kids will be back in the classroom tomorrow, and kind of nice that they get to come to a game without having to worry about homework tonight.
I agree. I just wish more students took advantage of it.
Well, you have a good turnout here, but there are a lot of empty seats still.
Right. We normally have a larger student crowd than this.
Well, I know Bishop Carroll always draws well, both home and on the road, and you still got time yet. Maybe you may still get some more yet here tonight.
Hope so.
So who's new and who's not new here at Bishop Carroll?
Well, I'm not new. What do you mean, as far as teachers or what?
Yeah. Well, staff.
I don't know. There's not a lot of turnover. Luckily, it's people I think are pretty happy here at Carroll.
And they have every reason to be. They do a good job here, and it's a great environment, not only for the students but for the faculty as well.
I agree.
Your health is good?
Oh, yes. Lost a little bit of weight. I'm able to exercise more now than I used to be able to. No, don't focus on my stomach.
Well, nobody needs to lose weight more than I do, but I am also, and you can't tell on the camera, but I actually have lost 15 pounds in the last few months. I had a little medical procedure of my own, and one of the aftermath of that is I'm supposed to lose a bunch of weight.
That's good. I'm glad you're doing it.
And I feel good. You obviously are feeling well, too, because you look great.
Well, thank you. Looks can be deceiving.
When you punch up those numbers on the scoreboard.
I punched up one too many for Northwest last game.
Oh, that was a great finish, wasn't it?
Boy, was it.
I mean, either team could have won that game, and it was a great comeback and a great, exciting finish either way.
It most definitely was.
Hopefully we'll get some more of the same here when the boys tip it off here 9 minutes from now.
I think so. It's always a competitive game, Northwest and Carroll, just like Cape and Carroll, always competitive.
We going to see you when you come over to our place in a couple weeks?
We go out there on Friday. Oh, hold it. I'm thinking the other blue team on the other side.
The other blue team, yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked that far ahead.
Pardon me, folks. The return engagement is the 17th of February. We've got a while to wait. 6 weeks to wait.
Our 45th wedding anniversary is the 16th, so I got a feeling my wife is going to want me to stay at home.
Yeah, you probably ought to stay at home. You probably have bigger and better things to take care of there. And congratulations on 45 years, by the way.
Thank you.
We're going to send it to commercial here in just a second. I want to thank you again for your hospitality tonight, and Tyler's hospitality gave us a great setup. We got a great view. Ought to be a fun game.
I figured I ducked you long enough.
You have, indeed. Thanks again, Larry. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Larry Dostert, retired athletic director here at Bishop Carroll Catholic High School, our guest. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and start up the boys' game. So stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
So the opening is going to run here now. Well, maybe not. Back at Bishop Carroll Catholic High School, we thank you for joining us. We're 6 minutes away from the introduction of the players and the start of the boys varsity game here between the Northwest Grizzlies and the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles. We're going to kind of let you listen to the music here for just a minute while we get starters and so forth, and then we'll be back here. So stay with us right here. Enjoy the music. We have the scorers table working for us here, getting us the starters. Just so you know, we are shorthanded tonight. We do have Holden on camera. We're still 2 people short. We will not have a statistician tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We will not have a statistician tonight, so we will we'll do what we can here to keep track of points as we go through the evening here. That may be a harder job, actually, than we thought. And you can hear the music from Game Time over the PA system. Good crowd here tonight. There's a bunch of Bishop Carroll students across the way and also on either side of us. The Northwest crowd is not nearly as big, but they were sure vocal in the girls' game. There's no question about that. We'll just tell you, since we have the time to tell you, we'll go ahead and give you the starters, and then we'll let the PA announcer introduce them over the speaker. For Bishop Carroll, starting number 11, Carson Proct, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 12, Gunnar Lynch, a 6'1" senior guard. Tyner Mans is a 6'5" junior guard wearing number 21. Number 24, Alex Littlejohn, is a 6'4" forward. Did I say that right? Yeah, he's a sophomore. And wrapping up the starting lineup for Carroll, number 34, Enrique Lankford, a 6'3" sophomore guard. Starting for Northwest tonight, number 2, Easton Ruffin, is a 5'8" junior guard. Zion Jones, a 6'1" junior guard, wearing number 10. Number 21, Logan Engelmeyer, a 6'3" senior forward. Braden Verbeck, number 24, 6' sophomore guard. And wrapping out the starting lineup tonight, Jensen Litton, number 33, a 6'4" sophomore forward. And those are your starting lineups for the Grizzlies here tonight. Players are warming up. As you can see, we're inside 3 minutes now for the start of this one. We're going to go ahead and take one more quick 30-second timeout, and then we'll be back for the starting lineups and the play-by-play of tonight's game. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Back at Bishop Carroll, where we're awaiting the introduction of the starting lineups for tonight's game. The Bishop Carroll Pep Band is hard at it in the far corner over there. They actually moved part of the band up onto the ledge, into the corner ledge, which is usually where we broadcast from. want to thank everybody at Bishop Carroll for their hospitality, especially Tyler Frazier for setting us up with the absolutely perfect venues right behind the bench here. And quite frankly, I wish we were doing this at Northwest. Larry, Lance second. Maybe we can get a table like this at Northwest and sit behind their scoring table as well.
Good evening and welcome to the Bishop Carroll Activity Complex. Bishop Carroll is the High School varsity boys basketball team. In conjunction with the Kansas State High School Activities Association, take great pride in sponsoring my basketball contest. We would like to remind everyone the purpose and goals of high school activities. Through the participation in activities, students learn life lessons not learned in the classroom. We ask all spectators and participants to represent their schools and themselves with class and pride. Without their sportsmanship, the lessons learned lose their value. We hope you enjoy your experience at Bishop Carroll. Accessible games located in the hallway and restrooms are in the atrium. Please ask for our personnel if you need assistance. We ask everyone to please rise and move your hat. We hope for the varsity band leads us in the national anthem. Please remain standing and join us afterwards for prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instilling them respectfully settled, and reward them for their perseverance. Bless also the families and friends gathered here with a true sense of community. May we all run the race with us today and come to the reward of your kingdom, your live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, patience of the Diocese of Wichita, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Tonight we're playing Wichita Northwest High School, coached by Andrew Hill. Assistant coaches Greg Nicholson, Tyler Hawkins, and David Luke. Bishop Carroll is coached by Mike Dominic, assistants of Vance Lee, Warren Carlos, Mark Powell, and Danny Burke. Tonight's officials are Matthew Keenan, Molly Pressman, and Brennan Carroll. Now for tonight's starting lineup. First is the visitors from Northwest. 5'8" junior, number 2, Easton Ruffin. For Bishop Carroll, 6'1" senior, number 11, Carson Brock. For Northwest, a 6'1" junior, number 10, Zion Jones. For Bishop Carroll, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Gunnar Lynch. For Northwest, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Logan Engelmeyer. For Bishop Carroll, a 6'5" junior, number 21, Tanner Van. For Northwest, a 6' sophomore, number 24, Greg Burbeck. For Bishop Carroll, a 6'4" sophomore, number 24, Alex Littlejohn. And for Northwest, a 6'4" sophomore, number 33, Jensen Linton. And for Bishop Carroll, a 6'5"
And there you have the starting lineups here for our contest tonight. One quick timeout from Keisha. We'll be back for the opening tip. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Ready to go here at Bishop Carroll. Tipping it off for the Grizzlies, Linton. And for Bishop Carroll, it'll be Alex Littlejohn. And we are underway. Carroll wins the tip. Around the horn it goes. Thought about a three-pointer. Pulled it back down. Now with it. Croc with it. He gets rid of it. And a little motion offense going here for Carroll to start the game. Croc with it again. Puts it up a long two. Off the heel. No good. Rebounded by Jones. And here come the Grizzlies down, trying to get on the scoreboard first. Engelmeyer. Over to Ruffin. Easton Ruffin now. Passing it off to Linton again. Engelmeyer with it. Little motion offense of their own from Northwest. No shots yet. Ruffin thought about it. Dished it back to Engelmeyer. Linton with it now. He drives. Starts to put it up. Gives it to Engelmeyer instead. Now to Jones. He thought about a three and pulled it back down. Nice save almost that time by Jensen Linton, and it will belong to Bishop Carroll. No score, just underway, first period. Grizzlies and the Eagles live from the gym at Bishop Carroll Catholic High School. Carroll has committed the cardinal sin with numbers, and that they're impossible to read as Mans puts one up and misses, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Here comes Ruffin coast to coast, and the ball blocked out of play by Carroll. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. Glad to have you on board wherever you are on planet Earth. I'm going to put that down there so you can see more of the game. And there's Burbeck gets the first points for the Grizzlies. And here comes Bishop Carroll back. Looking to put one in the paint. There's a shot and a basket by Carson Croc. And we're tied at 2, folks. Ball out of play, inbounded now by Bishop Carroll. Carson Croc will bring it across the timeline. Dishes it off now to Tanner Mans. Mans looking for help. Gets it inside. Basket, ball up and good, and it does drop. I didn't think that would go, but Langford made it go, and it's 4-2 Carroll. And now a throwaway, and here comes Bishop Carroll back. A scoop and a basket. And we have a quick timeout being taken by Northwest. We'll take it with them. Stay with us. We'll be back. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Coming back out of the timeout here, Northwest will inbound the ball. They're down by 4. And we have our clock all messed up here. Tanner Mance is guilty of his first personal. Grizzlies inbound. Ruffin with it. Houston Ruffin over to Verbeck. Grizzlies are going to make a substitution shortly. Actually, they're going to bring in 2 subs out of bounds, and here come the substitutions into the game for the Grizzlies. Number 3, Jameer Cups, and number 15, Lincoln Phillips. We will tell you that being 2 men short here on our production crew here tonight, the clock that you see is not official, and we do what we can to keep up. Sometimes we're less successful than others. There's a rebound by Cups to Phillips. Phillips into Engelmeyer. Back out to Cups. Cups drives into the paint, scoops it up, fouled, and he turned it over. I was sure he was fouled. They called him for traveling instead. And Carroll will get the ball with a 4-point lead. And now we have another whistle on a foot. Tanner Mans picks up his second personal here. Grizzlies will inbound. And we are back underway here. First quarter. 4 minutes and change remaining. Grizzlies down by 4. On the far side with it. Cups into Verbeck. Phillips back to Verbeck. Braden sends it to Zion Jones. Jones at the free throw line. Dishes one off to Cups. Cups drives, dishes it off. Oh, no, he holds it. Fake me out as well. This one tapped out of play. It will stay with Northwest. 6-2, Grizzlies trail. 3:47 remaining in the first quarter. Cups with it now for Northwest. He pulls it back out to reset his offense. If you joined us late, you missed one heck of a finish in the girls' game. We'll talk about it at halftime. Verbeck, three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound is Jones, and they're going to call a foul. This will be a foul against Bishop Carroll. Little John picks up his first foul. It's the third team foul of the half for Bishop Carroll. Cups with it now into Jones. Jones thought about it, put it back down. Dishes it to Phillips. Phillips for three. Off the front, no good. Rebounded by Carroll. Here come the Golden Eagles back. Been a while since anybody scored in this game. Here's a whistle and a foul. Count the basket and a foul. Foul is against Braden Verbeck. It'll send Proc to the line to shoot one here. And he misses. Grizzlies rebound, bring it back. Cups with it. 8-2. Grizzlies trail. Phillips with it. Back out to Jones. Jones, top of the key, looking for some help. Not getting it yet. Puts it up himself. He's going to be guilty of an offensive foul, I think. It is an offensive foul against Zion Jones. That's his first. Proc will inbound for Bishop Carroll. And the Eagles come down with a 6-point lead on the far side. Proc puts up a long one, no good. Rebounded by Carroll. Carson Lee with it. And he dishes it into Gunnar Lynch. Lynch, nice pass off the heel, no good on the shot. Rebounded by Phillips. And here come the Grizzlies back with a chance to cut into this lead. Braden Verbeck into the paint. Over here to Cups. Cups to Jones. Zion Jones pulls it out. Looking for some help. Into the corner. Verbeck almost lost it. Still has it. Into the paint he goes. Puts it up. Off the glass. No good. Ball rebounded out of play by Carroll. Littlejohn and Reed come in for Carroll. Grizzlies will inbound with 1:59 to go in the first quarter. Jones for three. Good! Now I already see one thing I've done wrong here. Let's fix this. I keep forgetting this isn't a home game. There we go. We got it fixed. Same mistake I made in the girls' game. Sorry about that, folks. And a nice play there by Engelmeyer. Get us within one. .111 to go, first period. Glass no good, rebounded by Carroll. He goes up and a foul's called. Engelmeyer guilty of the infraction. That's his first third-team foul. It will send Littlejohn to the line to shoot a pair. Misses the first one. Coming in for Carroll. Carson Proc back in along with Enrique Langford. Here comes the second free throw attempt. It rattles in and out, no good. Rebounded by Carroll. They travel, and it will be Northwest ball. 1:01 remaining, first period. Grizzlies down by one now with a chance to take the lead. Zion Jones, double team, gets it to Phillips. Phillips on the far side, Verbeck. And over here on the near side, Engelmeyer for three, good! Engelmeyer gets a three. And it's 10-8 Northwest. And there's a three right back. Langford gets his three. In and out, no good. Put back good. 13-10, Grizzlies trail. 14 to go, first period. Coast to coast it goes, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point lead here at the end of the first period. We'll be back with the second period in 30 seconds, actually 60 seconds, so stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. take part. Get set for life.
Pictures are great. You know, when you go home, you have your dad get this on the internet for you so you can look at it. Okay? And you turn the sound down if you want to. You don't want to hear that old guy talking. Welcome back to Bishop Carroll, where the Grizzlies trail 15-10 after the first quarter of play. And the Grizzlies will inbound the ball to start the second period. They'll get a chance to chip away at it real quick here. Grizzlies have 3 team fouls, as does Bishop Carroll. Grizzlies have taken the only timeout so far in the contest. And we are underway here in the second quarter. In the game for the Grizzlies, at the break, Todrick McGee, number 20, came in. Also in the game, number 5, David Duncan. Here's Cups with a 3. Bounces in and out, no good. Rebounded by Carroll. Here come the Eagles up the floor with it. Big skyhook misses. Put back good. Little John gets the basket. And it's a 7-point lead. McGee almost lost it. Cups got it. Into Linton, now over on the far side, and a 3-point bomb by Phillips. That's his second 3, I believe. We're not able to keep very accurate stats on the points here. Bishop Carroll with the ball. Carroll in their home whites. Grizzlies in their road blues. And it's a 6-point lead once again. Here comes Northwest with it. McGee sends one in to Linton. McGee with it again into the corner to Phillips. Phillips a long one over everything, and it's rebounded by Bishop Carroll, and here come the Eagles back with it. Going up and getting the putback. Little John has 3 putback baskets in this contest. Grizzlies down 21-13. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. McGee a long 3. Off the heel, no good. And we have a whistle and a foul. Jeremy Linton, guilty of the infraction. Jensen Linton, I'm sorry, guilty of the infraction. He will come out. We'll reset this lineup here for you as soon as we get back underway. For the Grizzlies, you have Jameer Cups, David Linton, Todrick McGee. Who am I missing? Zion Jones. And last but not least, we have Purcell Finch, number 34, who just came in. Bishop Carroll with the ball and the lead. Big move and a foul. Oh, he traveled. My mistake. I thought they were going to call a foul as he was going up. Instead, they called the travel, and the ball will belong to Northwest. And the Grizzlies started up again. David Duncan tosses it out of bounds. It will belong to Bishop Carroll. 5:19 remaining in the first half. Eagles bring the ball up. Around the horn it goes. There's a long 3 bomb and it's good. Carson Lee gets the 3 ball. Grizzlies find themselves down by 9. David Duncan trying to get it across the timeline. McGee has it now. Back to Duncan. Duncan into the corner. To Cups. Cups across to McGee. Now to Duncan for three. Off the heel, no good. Rebound by Bishop Carroll. They're packing three guys under that basket on every shot. Uncontested jumper misses. And here comes the Northwest Grizzlies. Cups to McGee. McGee, nothing. And back comes Bishop Carroll with it. A very fast second quarter. 4 minutes gone. Put back by Littlejohn gets his third put back basket. And we have a full timeout being taken by Northwest. We're going to take one with them as well, so stay with us. We'll be back in mere moments. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Wichita Northwest Grizzly basketball is brought to you in part tonight by Mel Hambledon Ford, 11771 West Kellogg on the big corner of Kellogg and 119th Street West. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Mel Hambledon Ford. We thank Lisa Hamilton and all the good folks at Mel Hambledon Ford for their support of Wichita Northwest Grizzlies athletics. Coming out of the timeout, Grizzlies trail by 13, 26-13 the score. 3:59 remaining here in the first half. And Northwest will inbound. Cups with it. Sends it across to Duncan. Duncan now to McGee, and McGee throws it away. Here comes Carroll, 3-on-1. And what a play defensively by Roderick McGee. McGee makes the defensive stop and is replaced now by Logan Engelmeyer, who comes back in, number 21, for Northwest. And we have a turnover. It will belong to the Grizzlies. Braden Verbeck getting ready to come back in as well on the next stop. Finch has it, loses it, gives it back. Nice job. Duncan with it now. Duncan has his pocket picked, however. And here comes Bishop Carroll back. Alley-oop time for Bishop Carroll. Tanner Mays gets the basket. Grizzlies down by their biggest margin at 15 now. Jameer Cups gets his first points of the night. And here comes Bishop Carroll back with it. Under the basket, and an offensive foul going to be charged this time to Tanner Mans. That's his third foul. He has 3 of the 4 fouls for Bishop Carroll here. Langford will come in. And replace him. Northwest will inbound. Braden Verbeck does come back in. He inbounded the ball. Engelmeyer with it. And now Jameer Cups. Cups looking for some help. Gets it in the form of David Duncan. Duncan back to Cups. Into the corner for Verbeck. Gets around 2 players. Dishes it around. Here's a 3-point bomb by McGee, but it's short. Nice play by Duncan to get the ball back. Verbeck has it for the Grizzlies. And now on the far side to Cups. Cups is going to pull it out briefly. Verbeck in front of us. All the way across to Duncan. Now into the corner for Zion Jones. Jones. Uncontested three for Verbeck, and he makes it. Braden Verbeck gets his second three-pointer. He has 8 points now in the contest for the Grizzlies. Bishop Carroll looking for an opening, and they just got it. And the easy lay-in that time for Bishop Carroll with 1:30 remaining. On the far side, Cups with it. He's going to send one into the corner for Zion Jones. Jones pulls it out, brings it back in, double teamed against him. Duncan sends it over to Jameer Cups. Engelmeyer scoops one, and it doesn't go. Did everything but fall in, and here comes Carroll back. Croc with it over on the far side. He dishes it into the corner. Underneath the basket it goes, up and in. Langford gets another 2. He's got 8 points as well. Inside a minute to go here, first half. We do not have over and back the call here. It'll be a turnover. We don't have a halftime guest here tonight. I was hoping to get Lance Deckinger, the athletic director of Northwest, on tonight. He was sitting in front of us moments ago, but he very alertly went upstairs and is up in the balcony. So he wants no part of that. 33 to go now. We'll see if Carroll plays for one. And right now it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Langford pulls it out now. On the near side to Powell. Oh, they got an opening and took it. Carter Reed gets his first basket. And the Grizzlies will inbound with just seconds remaining here in the first half. Verbeck tried a three at the buzzer, no good. And we're going to go to halftime with the Grizzlies down 34 to 18 to the homestanding Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout. Stay with us. This is the Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Back at Bishop Carroll, Kevin Arkin and Holden Monroe with you. And my young friend doing a wonderful job on camera tonight. And we are certainly grateful. And sometime along the road here between now and the end of the season, we're going to have to do something nice for that young man. We're going to let you watch the Palm Squad do their thing here at Bishop Carroll, so enjoy.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Back at Bishop Carroll Catholic High School, Kevin Arkin, Holden Monroe with you. Grizzlies trail at halftime, 34-18. They've got some work to do here in the second half of this one in order to get back in it. I'll tell you a little bit about our upcoming schedule, but first of all, I want to tell you that Grizzlies basketball is being brought to you in part tonight by Floodman Family Law, who are dedicated exclusively to the resolution of family law disputes, whether it's divorce, spousal maintenance, paternity, child custody, child support, property division, protection from abuse, or any other family law-related matter. You could give them, we hope that you give them the opportunity to help you. They are committed to zealously representing your interest, and they take pride in fully responding to your questions and concerns as quickly as possible. They understand that divorce and child custody matters can be very trying. They believe that their representation and the support of the excellent and experienced staff will make this difficult time for you a little bit easier. Floodman Family Law, 323 North Market here in Wichita, proud supporters of Grizzly basketball. Our next webcast is Friday night. We're going to be home. We start a bit of a homestand here. East High Blue Aces will come into Northwest High for a Greater Wichita Athletic League basketball contest. If you can't come out to the game, and we urge you to come out and watch the game live, support your Grizzlies. If you can't make it, if you're out of town, you can catch it right here on the internet. You will be on the air at 7:15. And a reminder, if you have Facebook, go to Facebook and find and do search. Go into the search box and search for Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball. That will take you to a Facebook page which has the link to all of the games. All of the games are in one place, and the easiest place to get to the link is by going to Facebook first. Once you get to that second location where all the games are, save it as a favorite, and you can watch all the games throughout the rest of the season. It is our intention to webcast every game from now until the end of the season. Our schedule is very favorable. The only thing that might be different is the Valley Center tournament in 2 weeks. We don't know what our game schedule is there. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you every game that Northwest plays in that tournament. Grizzly Soccer on the Internet is also being brought to you in part tonight by Mel Hamilton Ford, 11771 West Kellogg. Come to the big corner of Kellogg and 119th Street West. Stop in and say hi to Lisa Hamilton at Mel Hamilton Ford and thank her and her wonderful staff for their support of Wichita Northwest Grizzlies athletics, especially the basketball program. Grizzlies have come back out onto the floor to take their warm-up. They will be shooting at the basket to our left here in the second half, playing from right to left. You see head coach Andy Hill coming into your picture. We have not had a pregame show with Coach Hill, and we need to do that. I'm actually going to be going to Northwest on Tuesday to visit with Shane Monroe's interactive media class, who are providing the executive producers for our webcast this season. So it's a learning experience for them, not only in the classroom, but here on the webcast as well, and we welcome them. And the kids that we've had so far have done a fine job. I'm proud of all of those kids. Bishop Carroll will do the honors of inbounding to start the second half as the possession arrow favors them. We have not had a held ball tonight. And a relatively decent crowd for a Tuesday, although since it wasn't a school day today, none of the kids have homework. It would be nice to see this place packed to the rafters, as it very often is. But even a lot of the BC students have stayed home tonight. It's a cold night here in Wichita. It was very, very cold this morning. As the cold front came through a couple of days ago, we're going to get some warm-up back here beginning tomorrow. We're back into the 40s. And then we're in the 50s on Friday. And quite frankly, I hope we stay that way until March 15th. Getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Bishop Carroll lines up. Northwest has yet to go out. As you can see, they're still in their huddle, as filmed by young Mr. Holden. He's got you up in there close and personal, folks, into the huddle. Ready to start now And the third quarter is underway here at Bishop Carroll. With the ball, that's right one. Langford with it, and he dishes it off to Prock. Prock puts one up. In and out, no good. Rebound out of play. It will stay with Bishop Carroll. Carroll with it now. Putting it up, in and out, no good. And getting his own rebound that time is Lynch. And he puts it up the second time and scores. Gunnar Lynch gets the basket for Carroll to start the third quarter. And here come the Grizzlies. We'll set the lineup here for you as they play. With the ball is Jameer Cupp. Now to Logan Engelmeyer, number 21. Number 11, Cale Patterson. And we have a whistle and a stoppage of play. Patterson will inbound for the Grizzlies. He gets it into Zion Jones, number 10, who's also on the floor. And Braden Verbeck rounds out the starting five for the Grizzlies. Verbeck with it over here in the near side to Cup, into the corner for Jones. Jones into the paint, now out to Cup. Jones drives, puts it up, no good. And I think we're going to have an offensive foul here. It is. Zion Jones picks up his second personal, offensively, I might add. And Carroll inbounds the ball, brings it across the timeline. Proc handled that duty. Now, with the ball is Gunnar Lynch. Back to Proc. Proc with two guys all over him, and a nice steal that time by Cups. Free-for-all for Zion Jones. Tried to get it in to Cale Patterson, but it was taken away. And Proc will put one up. It's short. Rebounded there by Patterson. Patterson now to Cups. Cups has his long pass intercepted. Here comes Proc back with it for Bishop Carroll. Into the corner. There's a long one, and it's good for three. Carson Lee gets his second three of the night. And 39-18. Grizzlies down by 19 points here. Grizzlies losing control of this one in a hurry. Here in the second half, they need to get on the board. We didn't get a chance to tell you at halftime, as Engelmeyer's shot is short. The girls won tonight. If you joined us late, go back and watch the podcast later. Carson Lee gets the three. The Grizzlies are going to take a 30-second timeout, and we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
Hey, man, you got up for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Back at Bishop Carroll, where the Grizzlies have fallen behind by 24 here and have yet to score in the second half. Back under whoop. Phillips fishes one inside. Patterson now back up to Verbeck for three. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Littlejohn. And here comes Bishop Carroll back. Langford with it. To Gunnar Lynch. Gunnar Lynch scoops one, misses. And right there for the putback is Littlejohn. And they've been doing that to us all night. Littlejohn with 9 points. Grizzlies bring it across the timeline. Langford gets, Engelmeyer gets it in. Engelmeyer with it again, loses it. And it's recovered there by Carroll. And here comes Littlejohn with it. And a foul is going to be called on, we'll see who it is here. It's on Cale Patterson. That's his first personal foul. Jameer Cups will come out. Easton Ruffin will go in for the Grizzlies. They have 2 team fouls now. 4:12 remaining, third quarter. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Engelmeyer. Here comes Ruffin with it. He dishes it to Verbeck. And he misses everything. And here's a long outlet pass, and we're going to have a foul called on somebody. Verbeck gets charged with a foul. That's his first foul. That's his second. No, I got him for 2. The official score has him from 1. We'll take that for what it's worth. Carroll inbounds, and Proc does everything but put it in the hole. And here come the Grizzlies back with it. Desperately needing a basket here in the third quarter. And they finally get it from Easton Ruffin. Easton Ruffin gets the Schneider in the third quarter off the board. Purcell Finch getting ready to come back in now for the Grizzlies. Proc with it, a long three. Good. Wow. Carson Brock gets the long three. Ruffin with it. Pulls it out. Langford back out to Ruffin. Ruffin puts up a three, and it's good. Easton Ruffin gets his first three of the night. He's got 5 total. And here comes Carroll back. There's a 3 attempt from Carroll. Off no good. Ruffin gets the rebound. Going to bring it back down. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Grizzlies start shooting a bunch of threes here, trying to get this thing caught up. This one's going to go out of bounds and belong to. It'll stay with Northwest. Purcell Finch comes in for the Grizzlies. Luke Larkin and Carter Reed come in for Bishop Carroll. 2:27 remaining here in the third quarter. Grizzlies down by 24. Phillips puts one up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ruffin. Ruffin back out to Phillips, down over to Verbeck. And Engelmeyer puts up a three. It's short, rebounded by Carroll. And here come the Eagles back. Bishop Carroll, uncontested three, off no good, rebounded by Verbeck. Ruffin brings it down this time. He puts one up, it's blocked. A nice block it was, but it goes right to Lincoln Phillips. He puts one up, no good, rebounded by. Rebound goes out of bounds and will belong to Bishop Carroll. Jensen Linton comes back. David Duncan also comes back in for the Grizzlies. He'll replace Lincoln Phillips. And now Carroll inbounds the ball. We're back underway. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Grizzlies down by a bunch. We'll see the same Bishop Carroll team at Northwest on February the 17th. Carter Reed gets it for two. Duncan for three. Good. David Duncan gets the three. I think that's his first bucket of the night. And Tanner Mans gets his 2 points right back for the Eagles. Ruffin. Verbeck with it now. Duncan with it. He puts up a three. Short this time. Rebounded by Carroll. Here come the Grizzlies. Here come the Eagles back. Excuse me. And that one off the rim, no good. And a nice rebound that time by Linton. Here comes Northwest back. Jeremy Linton with it. Jensen Linton. I don't know why I've got Jeremy on my mind. Sorry about that, Mrs. Linton. Easton Ruffin now on the far side. To Verbeck. Duncan has it partially blocked on the way up, and it's rebounded by Carroll. And here comes Carroll going for a last shot with seconds to go, and it's good. Tanner Mans finishes the scoring here in the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, Grizzlies trail 53-26. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter. You haven't missed a thing. It's Carroll's ball underneath their own basket. They inbound. Back out here to Tanner Mans. Proc puts up a three off the heel, no good. Rebounded there by Purcell Finch, and here come the Grizzlies back. In the game for Northwest, DeAndre Wilson. And he promptly starts it out with a three-pointer. Sorry about that, folks. Carson Lee gets the three for Bishop Carroll. Yeah, dang it. I'm making a mess here, folks. Kind of tight quarters here at this table. Braden Verbeck gets his first personal. Sends Littlejohn to the line to shoot a pair. He misses the first one. Engelmeyer comes back in for Northwest, who will replace Purcell Finch. Also coming back in, Jameer Cups for the Grizzlies, and he'll replace Easton Ruffin. Alex Littlejohn will take his second. He misses them both. And a rebound to Northwest. Here come the Grizzlies back. Jameer Cups brings it across the timeline. He puts it up. And what are they going to call? I think they called an offensive foul. It is. Cups picks up his second foul. It's the 15th foul here in the second half, and Carroll does not have any. They tried an alley-oop play, and it didn't work. Cups with it. Nice play to Cale Patterson, who just came back in. Wilson for three. And that's off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Carroll. Carson Proc gets the two-pointer for the Eagles. And here comes Jameer Cups bringing it back down now for the Grizzlies. And we have the first jump ball of the night. Possession will go to Northwest. And they had the arrow on the board wrong the whole third quarter. It's right now, though. Duncan with the ball for Northwest. Looking for help, and Wilson puts it up, and what are they going to call? A blocking foul. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Gunnar Lynch gets charged with the personal. It does send Cale Patterson to the line to shoot a pair. First one misses wide right. Patterson has not yet scored in this game. And he missed them both. Rebound to Bishop Carroll. Here come the Golden Eagles back. Coast to coast play by Tanner Manns. Wilson now. Double teamed on him. Dishes it off. Patterson to Cups right in front of us. And back out to Engelmeyer. Wilson now with it. Back to Patterson. Engelmeyer had a layup, but it was blocked. Or are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul here. Tanner Manns just got disqualified on fouls for Bishop Carroll. He's done for the night. And I have him with 6 points. That's unofficial because we have not been able to keep up with all the points. Only the second team foul of the half. Engelmeyer will go to the line and shoot a pair. He misses the first. Getting ready for numero 2, and he missed them both. Bishop Carroll brings the ball down. Been all Bishop Carroll here tonight. Nice rebound that time by the Grizzlies. Engelmeyer out to Wilson. Wilson to Verbeck. Verbeck drives in the paint, puts it up off the glass. No good, gets his own rebound, misses that. And Carroll gets the rebound and brings it up. And a big scoop by Luke Larkin. That's his first basket of the night. Our clock is off by a full minute. There's 2:55 remaining. Let's fix that. Here in the contest. Patterson puts it up, no good. Rebound to Engelmeyer. He can't get it to go. He was kind of losing his balance as he shot it. And Bishop Carroll will bring the ball down and a whistle now. The timeout being taken by Carroll. I'm wrong on that. I thought they were taking a timeout. I'm incorrect. Well, they got a basket from somebody I don't even have on my sheet, so. Our clock's about 15 seconds behind. We have 1:40 to go. This one all but over. Powell gets that basket. DeAndre Wilson gets a three. That's his second one. He has 6 points. There's a long three off the front, no good. Rebounded by Lincoln Phillips. Wilson will bring it across and set up the offense. Forget that. He's just going to take a long bomb. Downtown DeAndre, we'll call him, because he was a long way away when he shot that one for three. He's got 9 points. Carroll probably going to play for an easy layup or the last shot. They went with the easy layup instead. Powell gets the layup as we approach 30 seconds to go. Wilson, Burbeck. Ball stolen that time. Nice play, but goes right back to Northwest. Engelmeyer out to Wilson. Wilson for three, good. Wow. Wilson has 5 shots and has 12 points. All threes. And that'll do it. Horn sounds, and that is it here from Bishop Carroll Catholic High School. We are final. Final score tonight. Bishop Carroll 68. And the Grizzlies 38. Stay with us. We'll be back in mere moments. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies boys basketball.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
Back at Bishop Carroll, Kevin Arkin and Holden Monroe with you, where tonight the Grizzlies fall by 30, 68-38 to the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles. Our next webcast, Friday night live from home, as East High comes in. We'll be on the air at 7:15 with the pregame festivities and the varsity boys contest on Friday night. Until then, thank you for joining us. Once again, final score 68-38 for Holden. I'm Kevin. Good night from Bishop Carroll Catholic High School.